Good crew tonight. I appreciate everybody being here. We have got a fantastic call lined up for you. I especially appreciate those of you that are on the East Coast. We know it's a little bit late for you, but we appreciate you staying up with us. We're not going to take up too much of your time tonight. You know, it's the leadership's job to stay in tune with an organization. I always say that, you know, great leaders or some of the best leaders, they don't just lead by example, but they also understand what the community, what the organization needs, and you pay really close attention to the biorhythms of what's happening. And over the course of the last couple of weeks, last couple of months, I've found a void in our call system, and that is bringing the community together to be able to focus on some things that are extremely important, things like recognition, things like communication and announcements, and keeping everybody focused on the goal at hand each week. And so we are kicking off our very first weekly Freedom Call tonight. This is a call that will be a consecutive call every single week from this point forward. A couple of adjustments to the call schedule. So because we decided to announce it a little bit late tonight, we didn't have time to change some of the other calls around. But on Mondays, we're moving our business overviews up to 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern Standard Time every single week, and the Freedom Call will be at 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern. Now, you guys should know that Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, we still do our business overviews at 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern. So just on Mondays, to accommodate this Freedom Call, we're moving it up by 1 hour. So this is a call that you can count on, and this is a call specifically for you guys. It's really what this is about. So it's an opportunity for us to really bring forward all the exciting things that are happening. You know, I'd like to think that today is the kickoff of what I want to describe as the summer of momentum. You know, some of my best months in network marketing have been over the summer. And it's funny because a lot of people think, oh, summer, people are unplugged, they're not focused, but that hasn't been my experience at all. And it hasn't been this team's experience either. You know, I'm very excited to announce that June was a very special month for our community, for our Crypto Club community. We actually had another record-breaking month. It was the best month that our team has had since we first came on in February, on February 1st. I know some of you guys have been with us from the beginning. Some of you guys have recently come on board with us. But June, we absolutely just crushed it. We continue to raise the bar every single month. We're creating momentum. We're creating excitement. We're creating success stories. And I want to just share a couple of those success stories with you here, and then I want to introduce our special guest that we have on tonight. The first person that I want to congratulate tonight is Mr. Sean O'Neill. You know, if you guys would, everybody give him a virtual clap of the hands and a round of applause. Sean, just so you guys know, worked his butt off last month. I mean, all the way down to the wire, he was working. And you know what? Hard work pays off, and he's doing really well. His organization is on fire right now. He got a $5,000 bonus last month plus his commissions. And to say that, you know, we're proud of him, Summer and I, and of course, Richie and Christy, who are on tonight as well, and the rest of the Crypto Club community, is an understatement. So a huge congratulations to you, Sean, for leading out front, for your example. We're really proud of you. And then, of course, I've got to just recognize this guy right here as well. Down in South Texas, there is something in the water in South Texas because Jaime and his entire organization are on fire. And I want to back up for a moment. Both of these guys, this isn't just an individual effort. This is a team effort. And these ranks, it's really a celebration of those organizations that are working hard, working together collectively, because it couldn't happen without all of you and everyone that's in those organizations. And so congratulations, Jaime. You know, we're super proud of you. We know you've got meetings that are going on down there on a regular basis. We're super excited. We're going to be hearing from both of you guys. If you guys are on tonight, I'm going to bring you on here in just a moment. But just because I want to be respectful of our time this evening, or this gentleman's time, real quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on the line a very special guest tonight. Let me see if I can find him in here. And Chad, are you on the line? Can you hear us okay?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can. All right. Well, before you can't say anything else yet because I haven't properly introduced you yet. So let me explain to you guys or share with you who is on the line with us this evening. We are very fortunate to have the president of Kuvera here tonight, Mr. Chad Garner. bringing 13 years of sales and marketing and operational experience to the company. You know, I've had the pleasure, especially over the last month, of getting to know Chad and working with Chad more and more. And I can just say that he gets it, and he is for the distributors. And that's something that means a lot to me, because in previous companies we've been a part of, sometimes there's been this big bridge, this big gap between corporate and the field. And it was almost like they were against each other. And I can tell you guys that Chad has been a pleasure to work with, and completely open to wanting to build an environment that we can all succeed in. And so, Chad, thank you so much for joining us tonight, man.
Hey, thank you. Thanks a ton, Travis, for having me on. Kind of feel extra special to be on this inaugural call tonight that you're doing. So appreciate you having
well, thank you very much for being
me
here.
on. And before,
go ahead, please.
Wanted to real quickly. I was trying to type in the notes. I was trying to give some shout outs and give some specifics, but you mentioned it was a record breaking, kind of a historic month for the crypto club. And I'll just say this, man, us at corporate, all of us that are kind of watching the trends, watching the volume, seeing where activity's happening, there's this absolute buzz around everything you guys are doing. We're seeing it. It's certainly not going unnoticed. We couldn't be happier for all of your success, all of your hard work. We recognize that it doesn't come without a lot of sacrifice, that doesn't come without a lot of, really just putting everything else aside to make these things happen. And like Travis said, in the middle of the summer, which a lot of people view as, a slower time for network marketing, the crypto club is absolutely driving things. So huge shout out to everyone. And we couldn't be happier with your guys' success. And we know you're just getting started. That's the fun thing about this.
Well, give us some goods, man. You're on here. Like, what can you tell? Tell us some secrets, Chad. Tell us what do we got coming up that we can look forward to? Like, what can you tell us today?
So let's take a quick minute and talk about what's coming up next month in Las Vegas. We've got Elevate 2018, guys. And I'm not sure how many of you are plugged into like our Facebook pages. We've been, kind of dripping out some different campaigns, talking about the agenda, talking about all the different things we're doing. If it's okay, I'll just tell you a few of the things that I'm really excited about. First of all, one of the things that I've always wanted to do at one of our events, and I made sure to build this into our budgeting for it, is I just love when you're at an event and they do really good giveaways. I think it's fun when people come up on the stage and they get cool stuff. And so, like, as funny as that may sound, I am so pumped to be giving away some really cool prizes. You're going to be giving away some free crypto packs. We're going to be giving away some other really cool things to help you build your business. So first of all, so pumped to be just like having everybody in the room and having the energy and the excitement and just giving away a ton of free stuff. But obviously that's not why I would encourage everybody to be there. That's just something that gets me excited. But here's a couple of things we're going to be doing. First of all, we launched this Kuvera brand in April, right? And everybody has now, and you guys at the crypto club were early adopters, kind of came in with the Kuvera mission and vision kind of in your sites already, but we have not had a real formal opportunity to present to everybody the mission and the vision, where we're going, establish that credibility as a corporate team, as a company, as an organization, as leadership, and that's on both sides, both in the field and as leaders, to really let everybody know, hey, if you have planted your flag with us, then first of all, you make a decision. But those that are maybe still just kind of getting started, or those that are even considering it, it's our opportunity to really present and put our best foot forward and tell you where we're going, how we're going to get there. And really, we're going to roll out some exciting things. We're going to have some cool announcements. There's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, it's Vegas. We want you guys to come and enjoy Vegas. We've planned the agenda accordingly. But the key thing is it's our opportunity to really let you know where we're going, what this company is all about, how we're getting there. We've got a really cool charity opportunity that we're doing on Friday, which has been a really big part of something we wanted to do, was to make sure that we incorporate a give back program. So we're going to be launching something really cool that is in the name of giving back to those that are perhaps less fortunate than us. We've got a recognition dinner that will be incredible. The food, we've been making all the preparations for it. Awesome opportunity to celebrate the wins and successes of other people in the company, other people on your teams. There's the main event on Saturday. And then maybe the other thing that just is unique about this event is we have made sure to leave open time. In fact, it'll be, I think, shorter than what most people expect. as far as the time that we're in session, because we're ensuring to leave time for everyone to get with your teams. So this is an opportunity for you guys to, especially I'm here on this call, I was looking through the chats and I'm seeing people in the United Kingdom, Australia, all over the United States. And obviously to get everybody under one roof, that's rare. So to have your team all in one place, under one roof, with your leaders, and being able to collaborate and to strategize and to talk and just to get to know each other at a deeper level and really build those relationships and those friendships and then also, strategize and plan for business success. Just feels like we have a really good thing coming. So still have tickets available. We've sold out of VIPs and we've sold out of preferred seating, but still plenty of tickets available. The rooms are filling up at the Red Rock. So if you are planning on staying at Red Rock, which I would totally encourage you to do because it's going to be a blast there. It's a really nice hotel, 5-star resort. Get online, get on our website, KuveraGlobal.com, and then it's /Elevate 2018. Just go to the opportunity section. It's under the Elevate 2018. There's a link to get your rooms, get your tickets there. It's going to be an awesome event, and I really do think that again, I'm one of those. I like to under promise, over deliver. I don't want to share some of the cool things that are coming at the sessions, but there'll be some really cool announcements you're not going to want to miss. And I guess final plug, it'll be the first time anybody will ever be able to get any Kuvera merchandise, hats, shirts, sweater, all that kind of stuff. And we've been kind of really careful about what we're selecting because we want to get really good stuff. So I'm excited about that stuff because here I am wearing a hat of my buddy's company, and I'm excited to get a Kuvera hat. So.
Well, we always talk about being a pioneer, and it's the pioneers that people write about in the history books. And everybody that's going to be at this event, this is the inaugural, I hate that word, inaugural event for Kuvera. And to be able to, I've had the fortune of being a part of a couple of companies at their first event, and then coming a year and 2 years later and just watching the growth and knowing that was kind of the seed where it all started. And also standing back and saying, we had a hand in that. Like, our DNA is on where this company has gone. It's a special opportunity that I would encourage everybody not to pass on. And I would only just say, last thing I would say is leaders are born at events. Every time I've ever gone to an event, I always made a decision to up my game, and the social proof that you'll receive by being there and just seeing the success and seeing it firsthand. Don't miss this opportunity to come together as a group. And, as Chad also said, we've got some special things planned for our team and our community, even from a recognition standpoint. And you have to come to be recognized and to receive some of the things that we're going to be doing for our community as well. So, Chad, anything else that you want to share before we wrap up? I know Chad's at home, you guys, and he's there with his family. He agreed to jump on here for us. But anything else that you can share before we wrap up?
If I may, I'll just say just a couple of quick other things. First of all, guys, I just want to give you my, Travis mentioned that he and I have been in communication quite a bit more frequently over the past, few weeks, even couple of months. And I've just, not that you guys don't already know this, but just to drive that point home, what an incredible leader and what an awesome, what an awesome opportunity is for us at Kuvera to have him on the team, helping, individuals, throughout the organization. Because what I think some of you don't realize is somebody like Travis comes into organization, and I start getting on calls with Travis and saying, hey, how are you doing this? How are you being successful? What are some of the things you're seeing? What are the things you're learning? And start to glean information from somebody and somebody with his background and his expertise. So I'm not just saying that because I'm on this call and I know everybody here, has a connection with Travis. I'm saying that because I truly do feel like we're blessed as an organization to have him, kind of locking arms with us. And so just a huge shout out to everybody on your team, Travis. Huge shout out to you. We appreciate what you're doing. We're excited to really kind of continue to build on what we've started here. Like you said, that's what's so fun about this. This is what gets me excited. And when I wake up in the morning is just knowing that we have kind of gotten over this little bit of a hurdle. We've kind of turned the corner a little bit. And we as a company are in this really exciting, cool position where we've got, leaders like Travis Flaherty that have decided to plant their flag here. We're going to be working, in step and figuring out ways to be able to support you guys, do a better job. We've got some big, hairy goals, big, audacious goals that we've got as a company. And we can't do without each and one of you guys. We want to have our ear to the ground. Like you said earlier, Travis, I am a big believer in listening to and getting feedback from the field, especially those that I feel like have the best interest of the collective.
Awesome.
Right? Not just what's good for the Travis Flaherty team, not what's just good for the crypto club, not just what's good for Jaime and Sean and Tiffany McCormick, but what's good for everybody in the organization. And so we'll continue to do our very best at corporate to support you guys, to create, the products and deliver on the promises. And so, just huge shout out to you guys. Thanks so much for letting me be on, and we'll see you on the next.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. All right. So real quickly, we're going to go to our platinums. I'm going to go back to them because I wanted to make sure that we respected Chad's time. But real fast here, I would love to bring just our platinums on the line. Mr. O'Neill, I'm going to unmute you. And buddy, congratulations. We want to formally recognize you for your outstanding achievements last month. You there?
Yeah, I'm here, Travis. And it's so great to be able to hear from Chad and the company and see where the vision's going. And I put the link in there, you guys. It's not only about being a product of the product, I think, with this organization, it's attending these meetings and these events, because I'm a big believer is that's where you really have the ability to learn from other people and really be able to collaborate the ideas that we have. But I will tell you this, the reason for a lot of the success I think we had in this month in June and taking that momentum into July, a lot of it has to do with the team that you're building around and using the system that Travis and Lance and everybody put together and plugging into the calls, plugging into the training, using all the different resources we have. I actually use we cross collaborate. Nick Sorensen was on an amazing call the other night for us where we had about 30 people on the call, and it was all focused on the all-in pack. Guys, that's a revenue stream for both customers and distributors alike. So whether you're bringing on a customer or distributor, they should all be on not only the all-in pack, but actually using the applications in there. So I just encourage everyone to really not only get educated through the all-in pack and compound mind every month, but teach your teams the importance of that and then the value of that. What does the prospect that you're speaking to have? What does their 5-year plan look like? Because we have something that can enhance that in a great way. And I'm just excited to be here, and I'm excited to continue to pour into people. And you guys, I am going to keep raising the bar and helping other people achieve the financial dreams and time freedom dreams that they want. And I'm over the moon right now. I'm ready to rock and roll into Elevate.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. We appreciate you. Outstanding job once again. And then, of course, I've got to hear from Jaime. Jaime, are you on the line tonight? Let's see if we can get Jaime on here. Jaime, are you there? Let's see here. Jaime, if you would raise your hand, I can come find you on here, and we'll come back to you in just a minute. Let's see here. I'll allow everybody. Jaime, if you can, go ahead and unmute. I just made it so that everybody could unmute. So if you're on, go ahead and unmute yourself. Let's see if we've got Jaime on the call. All right. So he may not be here with us tonight, but he'll definitely be watching the recording then. So Jaime, we're proud of you. And then finally, last but not least, I got to throw this one in here. Every month we're going to have a distributor of the month that's just doing an outstanding job that we want to recognize as well. And this month I want to recognize my dear friends, Rick and Caroline Wisely. You guys are amazing. We love you guys. We love the spirit and the energy that you guys bring to the team. We're truly proud of you for working hard, especially those last couple of days of the month. Caroline, I know how stressful it was going back and forth with corporate and making sure that everything was worked out. Want you guys to know we're super proud of you. And if you guys, I'm going to post this on my personal wall tonight, tag them. If you would please be so kind and go over and make a comment congratulating them for their achievements as well. Looks like Jaime's having some difficulties, but he wants to thank everybody at Kuvera. And he says, my secret is just staying hungry and staying focused. And I'll tell you, that guy's holding meetings down there almost nightly at his office right now, bringing people together. And we can learn a lot from him. And I'd love him maybe to do a training in the future on some of the gatherings that they're having down there in South Texas, because he's doing an amazing job. All right, so we are going to finish up the call with something that we call our Mentoring Minute, which we're going to do on every Freedom Call. I'm going to go over to my good friend and VP of Sales, Lance Conrad, also one of the top recruiters in the world of network marketing. Very fortunate to have him involved in the team and the community. Mr. Conrad, what do you have to say, brother?
Hey, thanks for having me on, Travis. Excited to be here with you all tonight. What an outstanding team. What excellent energy and excitement. Guys, I want to echo right now, leaders are born at events. This is not an optional thing for you. If you're in this business, if you're building a business, then you go to the trainings where you learn about your business, that you get better at your business. In fact, it's not your job to get there. That's just a given. Like if you're building a business, you go to Vegas, you go get the teaching, the education, the training, but your job is to get as many people there as possible. If you want to grow your business, you can count on the growth of your business based on the leaders that come to the events, because what happens is they get built up, they absorb the energy, they get excited about what they're doing, they get a firm belief that they're at the right place at the right time, and they go out and they're more successful and they build their business more. And guys, leaders are born at events. Go to Vegas. The Red Rock is my favorite resort in Las Vegas. Hands down, I was there this week with my wife at the Red Rock because I love it. And every time I go to Vegas, I stay at the Red Rock. It's right at the base of the Red Rock Canyon, which has some like world-renowned hikes, which I'll be doing in the mornings early before everybody wakes up. So if anybody wants to go hiking, come to the event, absorb the energy, leave there bulletproof and ready to take this to the world. Now, guys, out of Vegas, I had a couple of takeaways. I met with a guy named Michael, who over the last 12 months has made $18 million mining Bitcoin. I thought it was odd that he wanted to meet with me. But the reason why he wanted to meet with me is he wants to mine Ethereum. He's made a fortune mining Bitcoin. And what he realizes is the next big thing, the next big move is Ethereum. You guys are in the right place. You know, Travis talked about it earlier. If you want to be successful, find out where the world is going and get there first. And Ethereum is where the world is going. So I met with this other gentleman who supposedly, I can't verify it, is one of the original creators of the Bitcoin blockchain and has done some amazing things with other blockchains within cryptocurrency. As a consultant, high-level techno geek, all-time, like, you know, numbers guy. Like he was just operating on a whole nother level, that's for sure. And I've always said that I thought that cryptocurrency would replace fiat currency within the next 5 years. And he snickered and he said, it's going to happen so fast, people aren't going to know what's going to hit them. He said 3 years tops, maybe 2, the world will be on cryptocurrency. Think about that. 3 years and the world will be on cryptocurrency. The demand is going up, which means the value is going to go up, which means the longer that people wait to get involved, the less their fiat currency will be worth. And I don't know that he's all that far off, because here's what happens. What happens when Amazon starts accepting cryptocurrency and you can start purchasing everything for your home and everything in your life with cryptocurrency? Almost instantly, you no longer have a need to take your cryptocurrency, turn it into a fiat currency to make your standard purchases. People are going to stop exchanging backwards. They're only going to exchange into cryptocurrency, not back out of cryptocurrency. It's faster, it's easier, it's more transparent, it's not counterfeiting. Every government in the world is exploring how they can adopt, get involved, or accept cryptocurrency right now. Every single one of them. That's according to the CFTC, which is our cryptocurrency agency. If you're in the right place at the right time, don't quit, don't give up. I want to talk to you a little bit about some things that you can do to be more successful. It doesn't matter what Travis is doing, doesn't matter what Sean is doing, doesn't matter what Tiffany or Jaime or all these people are doing. What can you do to be more successful in this space? And to jump into that, it was a mentoring minute. I know we've been going a little while because we had a lot of good stuff to cover tonight. We had Chad Garner on the call. Travis, outstanding as always. Sean, fantastic. I love hearing from these guys because they charge me up. They fill my cup so I can go out and share with other people. but I watched a documentary called Mount Meru. Meru. You can look it up on Netflix. And if you haven't seen it, which you probably haven't, go watch it. It's good. It's about this unscalable mountain. It's in the Himalayas. It's not as tall as Everest. Everest is the tallest, but it's 21,650 feet. I might be off, but I'm not off by more than a couple feet. It's tall. I mean, it's tall, but here's the problem. The shark's fin at the top of Mount Meru is 1,500 feet of sheer granite face, like a sheer wall. And so the best climbers in the world have come many times to go try to climb this shark's fin, and it was just considered unclimbable. In fact, this guy, Conrad is one of the best climbers, mountaineers in the world. Early in his career, went with his mentor to go try his best at the shark's fin, and they didn't even get close. I mean, they just got spanked, killed, went home, and they didn't get killed. But they went home and licked their wounds because it beat them up. Well, Conrad decided, now he's a little bit more experienced, a little bit more wisdom. He decided he wanted to climb this unclimbable mountain. So he goes and recruits his best friend, Jimmy Chin. Put this in perspective, Jimmy Chin is a videographer, and I mean, he's climbed Everest 6 times. One time he climbed it and skied the top of Everest. I mean, these guys are no joke. Like, Everest is a joke to them because these guys are no joke. And Conrad realized he needed somebody to video it that could handle the height, could handle the danger, could handle the cold and all that. But he also realized that everybody was approaching it wrong, and they needed to approach it as like rock climbers. And so he went and got this guy named Renan Öztürk. And Renan is one of the best free climbers in the world. Free climbers means he goes to some of the hardest climbs in the world, where all these rock climbers come from all over the world, and he does it without ropes. I mean, like, nutso climber, right? And so these 3 go to tackle the shark's fin at Mount Meru. And they have 7 days. They pick a perfect time of year. They do the mountain climb. But Conrad, having been there before, knew, hey, we're going to carry a ton of gear, and we're going to climb this as if we're going to be rock climbers, not mountaineers. So we needed a couple 100 pounds of extra rock climbing gear to be able to climb that face at the top. And so as they're getting up the mountain, they get to that rock face and they start climbing. I mean, this face is sheer granite with big sheets that can peel off and all. Some days you could just do 100 feet in a day. You have to anchor in little tents that stick off the side of this cliff. And as they're anchored in one day, a storm rolls in, and they're working on this climb. And sure enough, they have to hunker down for 4 days on the side of this cliff with snow falling. They can hear avalanches off to the side in different places, and they're just hanging there on the side of this cliff. When the 4 days is up, Renan says, hey, let's go down. And, Jimmy and Conrad wasn't even a question. We're going up. Let's go. And they just start taking off. Well, the problem is they had 7 days worth of food, and they just lost 4 days. And they climb and they rock climb and they get going, and they're cold, and they're now rationing food where they're like sharing a can of tuna for the day. And they finally get to a point where they can see it, they can get there, and they know they can summit. They're 100 feet from the summit. But they also see that there's a possible storm rolling in. They're out of food. They're frostbitten. And Conrad looks at them and says, it's beyond reasonable risk. We're better than 50-50 that we die if we go the other day and have to anchor at the top. It's time to go down. So they quit Mount Meru 100 feet from the summit, being able to see their goal. The best climbers in the world go down because it's a matter of safety. And in fact, at that point, one of them was in a wheelchair for a week, recovering frostbite, feet, all sorts. I mean, like, they all had major issues. Conrad said never again. Jimmy said never again. Renan said never again. They spent more than a year recovering from that. And a couple years later, Conrad got the itch. He calls Jimmy. They call Renan, and they go kick the shark's fins butt, and they summit Mount Meru, and they crush it. And why am I telling you this? Well, first of all, if you've ever felt like something kicked your butt, hey, Conrad, first try at Mount Meru, it kicked his butt. If you're doing network marketing, it's going to kick your butt. Everybody gets their butt kicked, and everybody wants to quit at times. It just happens. Sometimes you feel like you climbed that mountain, you almost got there, and then things just fell apart. These guys were 100 feet from the finish line and it fell apart. But here's the thing that all success stories have is that will to finish, that will to climb, that will to get to that peak that they set out to do to achieve their goals. And so what did they do? They went back up. And I've built in network marketing in multiple companies. I've hit the top rank in multiple companies. And what I can tell you is every single time I've had times where teams fell apart. I've had times where I personally lost momentum. I've had times where I've wanted to quit. And of course your teams want to quit when you want to quit. But here's the deal. The speed of the leader is the speed of the team. And so here's your takeaway. First of all, you're in the right space. You're in the right time. The world's about to change. The world is digital and cryptocurrency is a natural evolution. So just don't quit there. I mean, use our products, use our trading, use our mining, get as many coins as you possibly can because they're going to be extremely valuable. And if you do that one thing, you can set your family up for life. Use our trading, use our mining, use the products, get it and hoard coins. Get your money into crypto as fast as possible. It's a little bit low right now. That's outstanding. Get as many coins as you can. Accumulate coins. You're accumulating real estate. You're accumulating market share, and the world is moving to this market. It's the hottest market in the world right now. I mean, Travis was showing different markets and how fast you could have if you invested in Amazon, if you invested in Netflix, if you invest in crypto right now, you're going to get a better return than anything. So if all you do is just become a student, the time you spend with us at Kuvera will change your life. I believe that. Next thing, networking. Networking is going to kick your butt. It's hard. Teams are there. You're like herding cats. It's a volunteer army. It's like, hey, it's here today. It's gone tomorrow. People want to do it, and then they don't want to do it. And it's like, and because you know them, it's personal and it hurts. And it's like, oh, it's so deflating. Okay, first of all, they're not saying no to you. They're saying no to crypto. They're saying no to Kuvera. They're saying no, K-N-O-W. They don't know enough. Crypto is happening so fast, they are going to want to know. So don't give up on them. That's okay. Second thing, for you to overcome your hurdles, for you to summit that peak, for you to break through to that next level, you need to go find somebody new and share with them about what you know about Ethereum, about Kuvera, and about cryptocurrency. You've got a secret of something that's changing the world, and you need to share that with other people. And new blood is the lifeblood of your business, because when they see it for the first time and their eyes light up, it will light you back up. It will motivate you again. It will excite you again. And so what am I telling you? It's like going to the zoo as an adult. It's like, that's not that much fun. I've seen all these animals. But if you go with your little kids, like your eyes light up and you get excited and you're like, wow, those elephants really are big and the giraffes are amazing, right? Cryptocurrency through somebody else's eyes is mind-blowing because they're like, wow, the world's changing, isn't it? And you're like, yeah. We've got this great secret. And literally, we get paid to educate people. We get paid to share this secret with other people. So go find somebody new. Better yet, go find 2 or 3 new people right now, today, this week, tonight. Get excited, get fired up, and get them on the next webinar. Share with them your secret. If they see it, invite them to do it with you. If they don't see it, they'll see it eventually and say, well, you know, joke's on you. I'm doing it with or without you, right? Like, you don't say that, think that, right? But you need somebody new. I don't care if you're Travis and you're already rocking and making a big check, or if you're just starting, you're brand new. You need somebody new that you can run with here in July. You need somebody new that you can launch here in July. You need a new team, a new leader, a new group, and that person will fire you up. That will help you have a breakthrough. So here's the deal. The company's growing. Travis is growing. Sean is growing. The team is growing. This group is growing. Your business can double here in July. Your business can explode in July. It doesn't matter if the company's going up. It doesn't matter if if Ethereum's going up. What matters is if you're going up. And that happens if you get new people, you share with them your secret that the world is changing and the people who get there first are going to make a fortune. And then you invite them to build with you. And that's really all we're doing, is we're sharing with people this secret that the largest transfer of wealth in the history of man is taking place today. And you need to give people that vision that they can follow you to the top of Mount Meru, which is a walk-away income, which is financial freedom, which is the reason why you network, is so that you have a passive residual income. so that the rest of your time, the rest of your life is yours, so that you can experience a full-time life with a part-time job. Because most people have a full-time job and a part-time life. And you're in the right place. You're in the right industry. You're in the right space. Don't quit. If you get knocked down, climb again. If you get knocked down, find a mentor and climb again, and then share your secret and get somebody new. Go recruit 3 new people this week. Launch their teams in July, and bring as many people with you as possible to the event in Vegas. If you're not in Vegas, you're not building. You're not in the business. You think you are, but you're not. It's like buying the McDonald's franchise, but then not going to the McDonald's school. Why would you spend $2 million to buy a McDonald's franchise and then not go to school? Guys, you've purchased a business. You come to learn the business. You come to be charged and energized by people that know more than you, and you're going to get that in Vegas. So go get somebody new, go launch a team, and then from that team, get as many people to Vegas as possible. And you can double, triple your business in the next 45 days. You can have major breakthroughs. You can make more money in this company, in this industry, than you ever have in this space before. I believe you can make more money monthly with Kuvera than you ever have annually. Yes, I said it. You can make more money monthly than you ever have had annually. Because you're making money in an appreciating asset. Your money is making money, and you're going to be making walk-away money. So what am I telling you? Don't quit. Don't get knocked down. Go buy your ticket and go share your secret and go get 3 new friends that you can launch here in July. And this will be the best month of your business. Travis, thanks for having me on. Thanks, guys, for having me. Go watch Maru on Netflix sometime this week. Do it after hours. Do it when people are asleep. Go do it, because it'll like charge you up and go, man, anything's possible. Thanks, Travis.
Total mic drop, like right there. We're done. That was it. That was outstanding. Thank you for the message, Lance. Congratulations, guys, on another record-breaking month. We've had 4 consecutive record-breaking months since we launched here. So you guys are doing an outstanding job. I'm ready to go climb the peak to the summit. Let's go. Looking forward to seeing you guys in Red Rock. And tomorrow night, we've got Darcy and Al up. Tiffany is doing Thursday night this week. So Darcy is up tomorrow night. Make sure that we're promoting big for the 6 p.m., 9 Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time call tomorrow night. We'll get the information out. Make sure you guys are all plugged into our Telegram chat and to our Facebook team page as well for all the latest updates on all the calls. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. We have Spanish presentations every week, Esteban, so we'll make sure we get you that information.